Hey, SNA fans, sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm on my hotspot right now, so it's gonna be very hard to do wrestling news videos, like where it's gonna mess up like this, to time to time. I have to make like second or even third clip videos to make it up for the wrestling news reviews, or I mean wrestling reviews, or the wrestling news reports. So please bear with me. I'm gonna finish off with a few other wrestling news I'm gonna be doing, but I'm gonna ask as where I was before I got rudely interrupted by my webcam. Um, I would say uh, uh, Albert Fire and Isla Dawn, even though they're gonna put on a one hell of a performance and take Kitana and Kaden into to their limit, they're gonna take them up to their limit. But I think that Katana Chance and Kaden Carter got this 100%. But let me know in the comments down below and what your thoughts onto this matter. And we're gonna move on to the next wrestling news. It's gonna be the most underrated match, but anyway, yeah. But we're gonna go to saying we're gonna move on to the next. It's this time. It's like surely over fans excited about seven-time world champion possibly debuting in WWE and facing Roman Reigns. In this latest wrestling news event, we have WWE is not afraid of signing any big name in the industry, and Trey, jumping over this. Can't we can't. What's that noodle? Uncle Super Ninja Austin's fine. He'll get some later. What? I can't watch it like that. I'm trying to help you out. Okay, Uncle Julian will do it after we get done. He got a few little. Why don't you say something? Instead of just waiting till the last minute. You wanted to watch another one. This one? That one? Okay. If you say so, as long as you want to. As long as you say so, and he's gonna keep you occupied. That's all matters. Okay, SNA fans, Super Ninja Austin back here, but we're gonna talk about like it said, like in one for fans, with New Japan Pro Wrestling legend Kazuchika Okada not renewing his contract. He could potentially sign for the Stanford-based company and end up facing the tribal chief. Kazuchika Okada is a seven-time world champion, winning the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship twice and the IWGP Heavyweight Championship 5 times. He also won the G1 Climax 4 times, and an excellent achievement. And it says right here, NJPW recently announced that the Japanese icon would not be renewing his contract, which is set to expire at the end of January. Additionally, he will be a full-time performer for New Japan only till the beginning, the New Beginning series of the event. Naturally, fans on social media went wild with the potential of an all-time great joining WWE during this boom period, there are a number of superstars he could face for the first time, none bigger than Roman Reigns. Fans had an intriguing reaction to it. Have an intriguing reaction to it, with a few believing it is a dream match. And what are your thoughts on this could possibly happening? Do you think the seven-time IWGP Heavyweight Champion will face the Tribal Chief, and maybe even for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at Elimination Chamber at least? Which I don't think they'll go too early to do this match. But I cannot doubt it. Like, at least not entirely, but I would say, but I would not doubt that they'll never ever have a match. I think they will have a dream match. Just look at guys like Roman Reigns faced in the past that wrestled in New Japan before. That's including Shinsuke Nakamura, uh, Finn Balor, AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar. Like, you name it, like all of them, like that wrestled in New Japan before, and even won IWGP championships from them before. And they came to WWE. Well, Brock Lesnar got faced like in the second run, of course. Like, he faced Roman Reigns like when he came back. Which Brock Lesnar is, yeah, this is still his second run, even though it was 12 years ago when he made his return. But it's still like, that's shocking that he's still from his of the second run in WWE, like he's back in the company, I should say. Yeah. But let me know in the comments down below on what your thoughts on if Roman Reigns could face this Japanese legend, the Rainmaker himself, even. Yeah. But let's move on to the next wrestling news, and that is some updates of a returning WWE superstar discuss almost losing his leg due to injury. A returning WWE superstar recently shared that he almost had his leg amputated while he was out with an injury in November 2022. R-Truth battled Grayson Waller in a singles match on an episode of NXT. The veteran dove to the outside with the match, but tore his quad in the process. He missed over a year of action before returning during a backstage segment at the WWE Survivor Series 2023. Since his return, Truth has somehow convinced himself that he has been a part of the Judgment Day faction since shortly after he was born. He was been told several times that he is not a member of the group, but simply has not gotten the message yet. While speaking with Peter Rosenberg on his Cheap Heat podcast, the 52-year-old revealed that he had an infection while out of action with his injury. His injury, he noted that the doctor warned him that the amputation was an option, and it was a massive reality check. And he said, he said it was a good 4 months of or 5 months of just trying to kill the infection, slow and down, stop it. And I'm going mentally crazy because there was a chance He said the other option was amputation. You know what? Like I'm saying, so to go from doing the 24/7 stuff, running around, like doing things like with my kids, to NXT, me and Grayson Waller, tearing it down and doing things like to stopping and then getting to this. It was a big reality check, man. It it was a pump the brakes moment, he said. And what's your thoughts on R Truth's story about him nearly losing his leg due to the torn quad injury, and if he didn't, I again it was an option at the time, but he managed to get it, managed to the recover and heal from that, which I did not know that. Otherwise, I'll be sending my well wishes to the former 24/7 championship champion, like which because he's been me and my he's been one of my me and my brother's favorite wrestlers like since his second run in WWE, like when he was the R Truth name with him rapping in the ring, rapping like on his way to the ring, which he still does to this day, like what's up, like what's up, like you can get with this and you can get with that. Yeah, you get the point. But anyways, but yeah, like I would not expect it. He nearly got his leg nearly amputated. Like wow, like but luckily he managed to get his leg healed. Before that was even the option, immediate option, I should say. Like at the time, like even though it was an option, like if everything doesn't come through, as a success, the procedures and the procedures and the surgeries and stuff. Like if they cannot find a way to get it fixed that way, then it was the am- amputate amputation that was gonna be the the other option, I should say, the plan B, I should say, like in order for him to survive, like from such an infection on his leg, yeah, which luckily looked like he managed to recover and heal from that such infection, and he because now he's back in-ring action, trying to still be a member of the Judgment Day, and also defeating JD McDonough in the process. Like he defeated him at the December 18th, 2023 edition of Monday Night Raw on in a Miracle in 34th Street fight, I believe it's called. Yeah, which he's still known as he in his mind he's still known as the Judgment Day, with JD trying to get back in the Judgment Day, but he lost. But ever since then he always keep giving them nothing but losses. But unfortunately, but yeah, and that's making JD looking like an afterthought in reality, of course. But in kayfabe, in kayfabe, he's still part of the Judgment Day, and our truth, it's kayfabe storyline. Like our truth thinks he's the Judgment Day, and he got rid of McDonough in the process in order to convince him. It looks like he barely convinced him of getting of the merchandise, the bootleg merchandise sales, which they making the storyline from him selling out over CM Punk of selling the most merchandise, of course. But I would say, and they were convinced, because he was giving them their pay cuts considering to him they're the leading roles of, they're still in the Judgment Day, of course, which all the members are still in the Judgment Day, of course, or not, of course, I keep repeating myself, but you get my point, but JD McDonough is still in there because everybody, most of the Judgment Day, and Damian Priest had no choice but to agree to add him to the group, which he still is since back in October, November of last year. Which it's kind of similar to Sami Zayn, like him when he was in the Bloodline, but maybe a little different, and it's on Raw. Like that's the only difference is like they're giving them sort of a difficult time of joining the Judgment Day, but I think he'll be some kind of a honorary member of the black and purple color, the black and purple color Gothic group, I should say. But let's move on to the next news, which we got some news about a 26-year-old WWE superstar sends warning in ahead of major SmackDown match. A WWE superstar recently sent a message to his opponent ahead of a major SmackDown match. The name in question is Elton Prince on SmackDown New Year's Revolution. Is Elton Prince, but he's that on SmackDown New Year's Revolution. Elton Prince and his tag team partner of the Pretty Deadly team, Kit Wilson, were scheduled to face Butch and the mystery partner in a 4-man tag team match. In a surprising turnoff events, Tyler Bate made his main roster debut to join forces with his former stablemate, the British Strong Style faction, feature. Can you wait until after Uncle SNA? Okay.
No, I need some water. Open it.
Okay, I'll open it, but you better be good. Nephews. But, yeah. But anyways, it says right here, the two teams are scheduled to face each other in the upcoming edition of SmackDown again ahead of the match. Elton Prince took to Twitter to send a message to Tyler Bate while referring to their rivalry in NXT UK. Tyler Bate teaming up with his Mustache Mountain tag partner Trent Seven to defeat. What? Pray. One moment. Number one contenders for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship led to this mission between Butch and Holland. The latter walked out on his teammate with following weeks during a tag team match against Pretty Deadly. It was their last match together as a tag team. Holland left the main roster and he's currently trying to prove a point in NXT against his rivals until Tyler Bates showed up in SmackDown New Year's Revolution.
What happened, Julian?
What happened?
That fire.
Fire? Where?
Right there. You know?
Fire. Okay. Put the fire out. Yeah, it's right there, right in the building. All right, you got it, firefighter Birdie. Okay, you gonna get it?
I need ladder.
You need ladder? You got a ladder?
Yeah.
Jump.
Whoa. He jumped at you.
But it says right here ahead of their a kitty cat. Oh, it's so cute and precious. You're gonna give it to its owner? Okay.
Yeah.
My nephew watches a lot of firefighter cosplaying kids shows on YouTube. So yeah, that's why he is cosplaying it as well, by the way. But anyways, we're gonna continue to talk about on this wrestling news story. Ahead of their rematch against Pretty Deadly later tonight, Butch took to Twitter to send a message right on to opposing team, which it says, which has been posted discussions,
I went out.
and you can see it right here.
I water. I ran out.
But what's your guys' thoughts on Butch tonight? I mean, Butch taking on.
Out water.
What's your guys' thoughts on Butch and Tyler Bate taking on Pretty Deadly again? And do you think they're gonna win again? Which I believe they will. So Tyler Bate can prove his point of saying this side of you, it's not you, it's not for you anymore. Like, you need to go back as Pete Dunne. You need to go back as your original Bruiserweight days, like when we were in NXT. But not only as NXT, but also in our days in the UK and the indie scene. Even though I'm not sure they'll allow them to say the indie scene, but in their time in the UK, they were once a star in they were once they were once stars when they were teammates, like when they were the British Strong Style, like whether they were in their times in the UK or when they got signed to WWE, when they were doing the NXT UK tournament for the NXT UK Championship. No, don't do that.
Oh no, I got water.
You cannot put water on here. Definitely not water. It's gonna mess it up. And the TV too. Yeah, don't do that, or you don't have nothing to play on or watch. But anyways, yeah. Let me know in the comments right down below and what you think. Be careful. No, you're getting it right over here. But anyways, let me know in the comments right down below and on what exactly. Let me know in the comments on what's your thoughts onto this match, and do you think it's going to convince Butch even more, or is it going to be gradually doing it, which that could happen too. And we could say, I just got just the person for you to help you out to go back in your old roots. And